Welcome to this brand new update 1.31. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm just doing something a little bit differently this time around, at least for this update. I'm just going to be reading through the patch notes here, and I don't have the game downloaded anymore. I want to say I don't have the game anymore, but I'm not going to spend even more storage on the game because just scrolling through the update in front of patch notes, where I'm going to get ready to read to you guys right now, there's no really new content, and the major changes rain, so you could be able to see the rain effects and stuff like that. We're gonna really be able to see the real graphic changes once the PS5 upgrade comes out. So that's why I'm going to wait till they come out with that particular update, so then that way I'll really be able to test the game, because I just recently completed the game a couple weeks ago, about a month or so ago. And now that new games are coming out, I'm going to need that storage space. Now, I could easily move it to the hard drive, but I just don't have the means of having to just keep taking up space when I want other games and I've been playing other stuff. So I managed to check out the recent update with the DLC, what they did with Johnny Silverhand's jacket, and just different DLC that they gave us with clothes and stuff like that. Once they drop that story DLC and the new upgrade, I'll really be running around and testing out the graphics. I might even do a couple missions and stuff like that. But I'm at the point with my personal data from the storage, from my save data, I can't really go back and really try to do certain things, make different decisions, unless I can start completely over, and things that I didn't know about the game before. But what I'm going to do in this video is read through some of the patch notes for you guys, and just discuss the game. I liked it. I enjoyed the story. I don't know if anyone else out there probably finished the game that's going to be watching this, but I just took my time playing through the game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they add next to as far as the story DLC, and really see what major differences the new next gen upgrade is going to make in regards to the gameplay, just the AI or the NPCs more like it, and just how the game runs. And it's definitely going to make me want to restart and just play a whole new playthrough of the game, where it's going to be running a lot more smoother. But let's read through some of the patch notes and scroll through. So let's talk about the gameplay. Fix the issue where after upgrading an item with a quest tag, the base version said item wasn't removed from the inventory. Here we go. Fix the issue where weapon reload speeds perks slowed down reload time. Corrected the height of the charge jump. I didn't know nothing about that. Adjusted enemy stealth detection speed dependent on game difficulty. V will no longer get stuck in falling animation when crashing a motorbike, while also having the rock perk. Just things I never really experienced before. So here's some of the quest changes. Disaster Piece fixed the issue where Judy didn't spawn in her van. These boots are made for walking. So certain quests, I like how they did this, because they never, I already said this last time from the previous patch when they first came out with the DLC that was free. I like how the patch notes are more organized. So now it talks about each specific quest of the issues or changes that they made to that particular quest. For those particular questions that you might be looking for, they're listed in the patch notes, because it wasn't really all that organized from this time. So let's talk about this. Fix the issue where Thornton and Galena Rattler didn't spawn in the quest area. See, I don't even think I did some of these quests, but I will have to start all over again to really be able to test it out, to really see what happens. So Rattler will no longer become invulnerable after the quest is completed. Beat on the Brat. Fix the issue where the quest could reactivate with the objective go to the final fight on saves made on the game of version 1.22. So I remember this with a little help from my friends. Fix the issue where the objective wait for nomads could persist on the screen long after players' arrival at the junction. Fix the issue where it wasn't possible to interact with the nomads to discuss the plan. Now here's the nomad. Here's the last quest fix. Fix the issue where a player's car could get stuck between a blockade and a guardrail, preventing them from returning to the car and blocking progress. So visual updates. Fix the issue where the roads after rain did not look wet. So this is like a major change, but I want to see how this is going to look and be implemented on the PlayStation 5 version whenever it's ready, so they don't have to rush it or anything like that. So there's so many other games coming out. So that's why I ended up removing it for now, because I already finished the game. So um, it says, which was the result of ongoing work on web services system. In 1.31, web services should look more detailed than they did even before the issue occurred. But this is the PS4 version, so that's why I'm just gonna wait. Remove hair or eyebrows in cases where they were set to off in earlier game versions. Fix the issue where shooting with a tech weapon caused a momentary blinding light. Anybody know about that? So it says, with a little help from my friends, fix the issue where Carol was missing her tablet or sitting in the air during the scene, so she was levitating. So here's the UI, or the user interface, more like it. Return missing descriptions and overheat and short circuit quick hat tool tips. So we're almost done. Return missing descriptions for backpacker, resist osmosis, and footloose clothing mods. That thing makes you think of Osmosis Jones. I remember that show. Here's miscellaneous changes. Fix the issue where players couldn't claim in-game registration rewards due to an error. A network error has occurred. Please try again later. So here's the console-specific one. This is only one. PlayStation GPU memory optimization. So I guess you guys out there that's going to be trying it out can tell me how it is and what you guys are experiencing from the game itself. But just like I said, I'm not going back to this game and reinstalling it. I'm keeping my space until for the newer games that's coming out in the coming weeks. And just October is stacked with so many different games. So I'm just gonna be excited to play all those different games. But let me know what you guys think about the game. Maybe you didn't finish it yet, and how the rain looks. But for me, I'm just gonna be covering the patch notes this way for now, and just for a different way of talking about them and discussing them, instead of just writing around and just sitting at the menu discussing them. I can talk to them where you talk about the patch notes this way, so you guys can see me, and then just give my reactions that way. But what I'm gonna do is wait for that upgrade to come out, and then I'll reinstall the game on my PlayStation 5 and really be able to test it out and spot the major differences and see if it actually runs well without crashing or causing any sort of major issues and stuff like that. But that's gonna do it for this patch. So I'm sure it's probably gonna be a while. Maybe this will be the last patch before the upgrade comes out. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think about the update, and maybe some of the issues that you're experiencing for the game. But I really enjoyed it for what it is. But for now, I just put it back in this case because I have the physical copy of it instead of the digital. So we'll see what they add next, and I'm looking forward to that upgrade to really be able to see what they do, and maybe some story DLC if they can get it out in time.